In today's video, I'm going to show you how to play a minor blues solo using the 5 pentatonic shapes. Using my my Lion 68 pedal today, the Marshall thingy-majingy. Wanted to get a little, a little sweeter of a tone here today. So I have a backing track here that I created. It's going to be a minor blues. It's in C minor. If you want a copy of this MP3 that I created, just email me at info@jerrycherry. And I also have a PDF of all the graphics that I used today. Everyone knows this box right here, this Pentatonic. And I like leaving them like this now without saying what key it is, because you can use these graphs for any key. You have the familiar shape. And you have that shape number 2. It's up here like this. That shape, you have the shape number 3, which is really cool. You have shape number 4. And of course, then you have the 5th shape. You know, it's really cool to know those patterns and everything, but what I think we should focus on here today is linking them together in a cool way. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. Taking this position that you know up here. The top 2 strings here, or the top 3 strings. Focusing on the upper extension of it. The next position up, instead of thinking, well, I have to play this whole position here, you know. Which is cool, but, you know, I don't think that that's the most important thing in regard to these shapes. I'm starting to think that it's really just about, they're just guides to opening up the whole fretboard. You know, which is kind of like the BB box right here too. This position up here. So any questions about this stuff, let me know. We're getting started. I think in these positions, it's good to know where the root notes are. Playing in C minor. So the C here in this first position, that we all know and love. We'll see here, and there. But in this next position, it's right there, and it's right there. Now it ends here on the 3rd. And that's the beauty of it too, is that different positions, you know, lend to different type of licks, different tonalities on the frets, and different strings of different areas. Like up here, you're playing with the root, the 7th, and the 5th. And up here, so playing like the same licks up here. You know, you're playing with the 3rd degree, the 4th, the root, and the 7th. You know, you have the 4th, the 5th, the 3rd, then the root up here. up here you have and then last you have this other fifth position. Check this out. Here's the backing track. And it's just C minor here. Fast forward to an F minor. C minor. F minor. G minor, F, C minor, F minor, C, G. That last G is like a G, that's the only major chord in there. G7, and it's augmented. You could actually put a harmonic minor scale in there on the C harmonic minor. It'll be like this over the G chord. Any questions about this stuff, please let me know. If the whole idea too for this is just for it to be easy, you know, I mean, it shouldn't be, it's not rocket science here, you know, we're taking the real simple approach to playing just one scale over this blues progression. I mean, I'm playing the C minor pentatonic scale over all three chords. Get a little brighter. I'm using the Lion 68 pedal. I have a link in the description, you can check it out. The root note is the C note because the progression is starting off with a C. C. Then it goes to 4 chords, so it's an F. Root note C. And you're basing everything around C. Well, F would be the root note of this chord. Back to a C chord, so C is the root note. Now G is the root note. F is the root note. C. So those are the root notes. This whole pentatonic scale comes from the minor scale. Typical minor position. Top to bottom. When you go to the F chord, play the same notes as that. That gives you a Dorian scale right there, starting on the F. So over this F chord, it's not the same as an F minor, natural minor. It's an F Dorian right here. So if you were playing this minor scale over the 2 chord, you would technically be playing F Dorian right there. And then when it goes to the 5, the G, what you're playing over that's a G Phrygian, believe it or not. Because you have the G, I mean look at the notes up there, G, A flat, that's a half step. Typically, a lot of players, you know, play in C. They'll play the pentatonic here. But in, you know, minor, you got to be real strict with the 3rd. You don't want to bend it up to a major. Because it's minor. When you go to the 4 chord, you play up here, minor F position, right? and then the G, F, you just got to be careful because when you go to this F, it's not the same scale anymore. It's an F Dorian scale. So over here, it would be C minor, like this. On the F, it would be a Dorian position. It would be like this. Same thing with this G. You wouldn't play the minor scale. You would play a Phrygian position going down like this. Because it has this half step here. See, watch how it would work over the chords. F. Dorian F. G. You know, today I'm not necessarily thinking too much of target notes, and probably should. In its simplest form, targeting notes over a progression like this, using just the one scale, would be something like this. Get C, F, the root, C. Now the F. Here's the fifth of F, targeting the fifth. The third. The G. The F. I do have video lessons on my course, Essential Skills Collection for Guitar. You can see that in my description. I go over 4 different topics: fretboard memorization, the circle of fifths. I go over blues solos, all different types of blues solos, and have graphics and backing tracks and all that stuff. And also, I do the cage system. So it's the 4th part that I added recently. So you can check that out in the description. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. For this particular lesson, I'm just trying to really think about, this one scale, this pentatonic scale, and I'm trying to use the top end of all of these positions right here. So I'm really keeping it simple for this one scale through the whole thing, because you could technically do that the whole way through. And it's the C minor scale. It's just totally C minor. C minor scale. The whole time. When I go to F, still play that C minor scale. And then to the G chord, the 5 chord. Back to the 4. Now this last chord is the dominant chord, or augmented fifth, which over this G, it's the 3rd of C minor. So you can really how it resolves right there. And whenever I talk about stuff like this in the charts, I'm a big proponent of intervals. So when you see the R, that's always roots, and that's just the 5 notes of the pentatonic. You have the root, minor 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 7th. Once again, you double it up. Root, 3rd, 4th, 5, 7. Root. What's great about not putting the letters there, the notes, is that, you know, it's shiftable. It's do the same thing everywhere. Like I could take the same pattern right here and take it up to F. Play the F pentatonic right there. And then same thing on G. I think Jimi Hendrix said it, the blues, easy to play, hard to feel. I mean, that's the whole thing with the blues. You can go into it going, you know what, I'm going to play real simple. I'm going to be real safe. I'm going to just, it's going to be great, you know, and then the lights come on, you're going live, you're playing, and, you know, and nothing is the same. You know, that's the great thing about going live is that, you know, you go for it and you take your chances and see what happens at the end of the day, right? You know, see if you land on your feet, so to speak. Because I watch back all of these, and that's the thing. You know, you watch them back, and a lot of times you're like, cringeworthy type of stuff. And hopefully you learn from these. It's great to record yourself and listen back. I can't think of anything better to improve yourself than to record yourself and listen back to it. You know, I didn't even get into really playing different over really targeting the chords, which would be, you know, more like, you know, playing over the F, C. Changing to an F minor pentatonic scale right there. Back to C. Now F pentatonic. Back to C minor pentatonic. G minor pentatonic. F. With that, I switched the pentatonic scale for every chord that was there. That's a little bit more challenging because you're switching chords, switching scales between, a little less thinking when you could just play one scale. And I think I can make a whole new video about these three things: touch, tone, and feel. You know, have the right touch, the right tone, and the right feel going into it. And those are like everything right there. And things that I tend to forget about a lot of times, and I shouldn't, because it's the most important thing. If you want these charts, let me know. If you want this backing track, I'll email it to you as well. The MP3 I created, the PDF of all these charts. And what I really like to do is like just take the tops of these. We'll show you, then we'll wrap it up. And this top part right here. And check this one out. So I'm not playing down vertically. I'm playing more horizontally right here. It's a great idea to do stuff like that because I'm not thinking of kind of playing in one particular area. I'm opening up the fretboard by knowing the 5 positions and not taking one position, playing in there, second position, playing in there, third, playing in there. I think it's more about seeing the 5, because if you have 5 positions, that's everything right there. And then there's connections between the strings. So it's probably good to take the 5 shapes and just play the top 2 at a time, strings at a time, and then play like the B and the G string through the 5 shapes. Then take the, you know, in string sets of 2, and then take the D and the G, and then the A and the G, the E and the A, and just mess around with that. And before you know it, you'll be playing like crazy. So thank you very much. And remember, be cool, be kind, be cherry. And if you want to see another video where I did the 5 pentatonic positions, I'll put that right up there so you can check that out as well. All right? Love yous, and catch you in the next one. You guys are the best. Peace.